All right, this is Angela with Infectious Magazine. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. You just want to, just for the record, for everyone out there, introduce yourself, your band, and the name of the band, or your role in the band. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm Matty, and I sing for Memphis Mayfire.
Now, it's been, I imagine, a crazy tour so far, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I've seen a lot of fans saying that, from all different states, that Boston has one of the best dates. So
honestly, I didn't know what to expect, because our shows in Boston, we don't play in Boston that often, or we haven't in the past, so we didn't know what to expect, and so coming into it like that, it was mind-blowing. Yeah, it was probably, I think today was my favorite date so far, which is nuts, because beating California is hard, so.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, and it was nuts. It was really, really good.
Awesome. Fuse has been streaming a lot of sets from Warp Tour, making it possible for fans who aren't able to attend the dates to still see it. What do you think are some of the benefits, as well as maybe dangers or negatives, in the ever-evolving technology of today?
Dangers in technology?
Yeah, well, benefits and dangers. Both.
Oh, you mean like downloading CDs and stuff, or what?
Everything.
Everything.
From privacy invasion to everything.
Okay, yeah. Wow, that's a broad question. I don't know. I mean,
it's open to interpretation.
Yeah, I do like, the social networking thing, but I think it is kind of crazy. I think that people's privacy can get invaded. I know that I think some of it can be scary with stalkers and stuff like that, which sucks. But I don't know. I mean, overall, I think technology is great. I don't think the music industry I think if technology didn't exist, we would be selling more records, because people, couldn't torrent them. It's the same with every band, obviously.
Right.
But at the same time, I think it opens up a whole new world. People that live in Indonesia and stuff can just go online and listen to our music, and it's incredible because our records aren't in stores over there. So I think it's amazing. I think technology overall is a good thing for the music industry.
Having made it as far as you have, at what point did you realize that your actions were so influential on others' actions as well as emotions?
I guess a few years ago, when the band was kind of newer, I think there was one day when I said something on Twitter that was kind of negative. I just said something about how I was having a bad day or whatever, and just got bombarded by all these people. I think at that point I was like, okay, I can't really be public if I'm having a bad day, because there's so many people that are having worse days than I am. I'm really blessed to be where I'm at. So yeah, I guess at that point I realized I should just try to be more positive all the time, especially online.
And then on the same line, how do you feel about the idea that music and musicians are really raising today's generation, and what does that mean for the pressure that's on you?
I think it sucks, because I think a lot of bands have the wrong intentions, and I think people do this for the wrong reasons, and I don't know if they really know how much they influence people, but I definitely pay attention to that. And so we've always tried to be a positive band, and even if we have some negative lyrics here and there, always offering a positive outlook, and so I wish that more bands would do that, because these kids are coming up, and their favorite bands are who they want to be like, and I just wish that more people were positive. But yeah, it's definitely, it's huge, and I'm just going to keep doing my thing and try to be positive for my role model, for kids that I am a role model for.
I think it's really important, because a lot of people don't pay attention to it. So
yeah.
It's good you're aware of it.
Yeah, for sure.
What is your first musical memory growing up?
Oh geez, I was raised in a very musical household, so I don't even know. My older brother is he's a solo artist, and he lives in Nashville, and I grew up watching him play music, and my mom took me to a lot of concerts when I was young, and so I think I said this in an interview the other day, but I think the first concert I ever went to, I think, was DC Talk and Audio Adrenaline, maybe.
What would you say has been one of the most significant moments in creating this particular memory that is Warp Tour?
You say a lot of big words. Say that one more time? No, it's okay.
What would you say has been one of the most significant moments in creating this particular memory of Warp Tour? Not this memory, but Warp Tour.
My memories?
Yeah. What do you think was, influential, or a turning point, or something?
Honestly, the first day, like I said, we didn't know what to expect with Warp. So the first day, there's always on every tour, there's always the initial kind of awkwardness where everyone's kind of getting used to things and everything. But there was none of that. Like the first day on Warped, everybody came together as like a big family, and you know, we do barbecues and stuff like that every night, and so just like hanging out with friends, it's really just like a big family. And I think like our first day on Warped, we realized that like this is gonna be like the best summer of our lives. It's amazing, and so we're really stoked to be here, and it's been like that since day one.
Amazing. And then I just have 2 closer questions for you. And that is, first, if you could give yourself 10 years ago any piece of advice, what would it be?
Jeez, just to not take anything for granted. I mean, like, I wrote a song about that on our new record. It's like sometimes, you know, like even though we have the best job in the world, you know, even then, like every job gets tedious. And you can start to take things for granted really easily when you're like in this like every day and like constantly on the grind. But yeah, just like I think the 12-year-old me or the 10-year-old me would, you know, like give anything to be where I'm at. So I try to wake up every day and realize that, and rather than being like, oh, you know, like, you know, we play at noon and like, you know, my throat hurts, blah blah blah. You know, it's like, it's whatever. This is, you know, it's a life that only so many people can just even dream of living. And so yeah, just to be thankful.
And then what is one question you'd like to be asked but never have been, and what's the answer?
Jeez, I think I've been asked like every question in the book.
What would you like to be asked?
Man, one that I haven't been asked, that's hard, because there's questions I love being asked, like, do you want me to go to Starbucks and get you something?
It's always a good one.
Yeah, no, I don't know. How's your wife, I guess. No one said, like, how's your wife doing, you know? Like, I'm constantly thinking about my wife. She's, like, the most important part of my world. And so I guess if someone came up to me at a signing or someone was like, how's your wife doing? I think that'd mean a lot to me, because, you know, how she's doing, that's everything I care about, so.
Is she doing well?
She's great. She's fantastic. She's amazing. She's perfect.
She's going to love that.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much.
Absolutely.